Paso here, back with another Space Engineers ship review. Today I'm looking at the Fauchard Luxury Battleship, made by one of the members of our little community. We've got a little community Discord. I'll have the link in the description of this video. Their name is VA Agent, I believe. It's a pretty good ship. I just toured it just then. It's quite a very detailed ship. He's done a stellar job on it. But before I get into that, I'd just like to say, in our Discord, we're trying to organize a building competition / event thing. I'm not too sure on the logistics as of now, still sort of trying to figure it out, but we do have 3 people willing to participate. The challenge just involves building a ship, and then I will look through all of them and decide a winner. And this is sort of for the 50 subscriber special, and as an addition to that, I'm also thinking about remastering my first video on this channel, the ball, because the audio is pretty scuffed on there, because that's when I wasn't too familiar with audio tracks and all that jazz. But anywho, I'll get into the ship review. So first off, it's a pretty good sized ship, I'd say. It's got a nice little color scheme, white and purple. Don't really see that too often. You've also got some little gold railguns there, and a whole hell of a load more at the front here in these little ports, I guess you'd call them. So it is a pretty heavily armed ship, also evidenced by the many turrets on the sides there. Oh, sorry, a little bit of a lag spike there, apologies. It has a lot of thrusters as well. It uses hydrogen, so it can go into planetary and space combat. Again, some more little railguns along the bottom there, so they're all hidden throughout the ship. It's got a bunch of thrusters on the bottom and some little magnetic landing pad things here at the bottom here, so you can either pick ships up or land with it. What else? Again, it's got a good contrast of and detailing with the purple and the white. I really do like that. Helps to, it's like not enough that it hurts your eyes, but it's good. At the back, we've got 3 large hydrogen thrusters, as well as some little smaller ones, and a little hangar bay with some fancy moving lights there, if you can see that, as well as a jump drive, which is held back there. This ship does have a few jump drives along it. Heading up here, we have 2 little landing pads, if you will, for ships to connect and dock. Again, we've got that on the side here, so there's no shortage of connectors. So if you like, you can put a bunch of things there if you're in survival and need to carry along your ship's little ones. So yeah, it's a good survival ship, I'll say that. At the top here, we have a little eagle, which is quite well made, very detailed for how small it is. This is meant to be gold, I think. On the workshop it has that, but due to me not having the deluxe edition of the game, we miss out on that. Again, that's something I mentioned in the DLC video, how like the news video, talking about the DLC, how little things like that, like you don't own the DLC, you miss out on stuff like that. Like I think something like color should be kept, at least for the sake of workshop downloads. But yeah, it says the name of the ship here, the Fauchard. Yeah, so there are a few entrances. I think I'll start with this bottom one though. So we've got a nice little stairway up, stairway to heaven. And that just leads into this little area here, using nice use of the interior passageway blocks. And we have some more steps that come up here, and it leads into a sort of locker room. I'll just turn my light on there. A locker room and toilet sort of airlock thing, so that's pretty good. And as I've said before, toilets are very important, and VA Agent has taken that to heart, I think. He's got no shortage of them there. You can depressurize the hangar here, like that. Sorry if it's lagging a bit there, I'm just going to have a few frame stutters. Up here we have the hangar bay down there leading into the, the airlock leads into the hangar bay. And it's a pretty sizable one, so you can fit a little ship in here if you need to do repairs and such like that. It's got an automatic door, so there's a sensor up there. You just need to walk up to it or fly up to it and it'll open. And yes, that's pretty cool. Just uses the Frostbite small gate door thing, so just keep that in mind. Like, this ship does have a lot of DLC, so just keep that in mind. You can depressurize the hull here, the hangar here, and then you can also open the doors manually with that button there. Coming up these stairs here, we've got nice use of the passage blocks and the wood texture, which looks very nice. And we've got a little door there we can go through. Coming through here, we can go right or left, and you can only open these doors once that's closed there, so that's a good touch. Saves you from losing all your oxygen. In here we have the med bay and a little desk here, so I guess you could call this the medical room. It's very small, but technically it doesn't really need to be that big. It's more so you'd want to have a big one for, I guess, cosmetics or appearance reasons, but that's fine. So you can change your color there and respawn there, so that's neat. Coming to the left side, we have a little entrance. Once again, another toilet. We like that, that's necessary. Coming up the steps here, we have a little seating area social room. So although this is a battleship, it is a luxury battleship, as it's in the title. So you do have a lot of sort of social areas and sort of just sitting places. So we've got nice use of the little plant blocks there, along with the floor. Looks very nice, and a little bar thing there. So you can sit here and talk with your crew and stuff like that. Very nice. Coming through here, we have the store and contracts blocks, so you can trade and sell stuff and buy or do missions and all that sort of stuff, so that's helpful. And as well as that, you've got a nice little window here. That's another thing I like about this ship. It has a lot of good windows, so you can see where you are. Always very nice and appreciated. Moving along, we have an airlock which leads to the outside of the ship, and this takes us just above the hangar bay there. So there's the hangar bay with the fancy lights I was going through before, and we've got one of those doors on either side over there. Heading back in, we have more ship to look at. Oh, my bad. There we go. Okay, so I guess I'll go through here. This is sort of the middle of the ship, and this sort of goes as a sort of continuing corridor down, but we have a sort of kitchen room, another toilet back there, little hangout space, and the gravity generator. We've got a very big lounge room here, which, despite its size, can only fit 4 people. So I'm really hoping Keen can make it so we can fit more people on these lounges. That'd be cool. But that's a nice space. On the right here, we have a sort of, I guess, offices suite room thing. So we've got shower, another toilet, and a locker here, and a really nice view of like, that's the airlock we just came out of. Little view of space here. Got a little desk here and a seat, as well as a little bed there, and I believe it's the same on the other side as well. Yeah, so these are sort of the higher up officer rooms. Heading through here, we have the sort of what I would assume is the captain's suite room thing. Another toilet, another shower, another locker, standard stuff. Very big lounge, a little private bar, little desk here, and then sort of like a big bedroom. So that's pretty cool. Although I don't know how practical it is having the captain's room at the back of the ship, but doesn't really matter, I suppose. But yeah, it's a pretty cool room. Very good job by the creator. Heading up these steps here, it will take us to the bridge. If we come up here, you'll see we've got some little seats here, little bridge room, so you can have 2, I guess, co-pilots, and then the main captain goes here. Back here we have a little seating room, I guess, a war room. That's got the time there, and some little screens and stuff like that, as well as a diagnostic of the ship here. I'll just show how the ship flies around and stuff like that. So for its size, I think it turns pretty well. You do get some big ships and they turn like snails, so I guess I appreciate that. As for acceleration, it's got alright acceleration. These larger ships don't really require very fast thrust in that, as they sort of slowly move through the battle, unlike a little fighter. And deceleration's pretty good as well, as you can see that's going down quite quickly. I'll test this in the planet as well, maybe we'll see if I've got time. As for going up, it can go up pretty fast and goes down a bit slower from the looks of things. But that's alright. Left and right, that's alright. We've just got a few sideways thrusters. That's pretty cool. As for the railguns, which I'm pretty sure is the main event, I'll do a weapons test on a enemy ship, but I'll just show that off now. There you go. It almost gave me a bit of a scare there. It looked like something exploded, but no, I think we're Gucci. So that's a pretty heavily armed thing. I don't think you'll be firing that off too much in battle, but I suppose you could say this ship can be used as a bit of a sniping thing. Here we've got a camera to aim some of the things, so that's pretty cool. 6 and 7, I'm gonna assume do the sides, maybe? Left railguns, right railguns, maybe that, oh, that's probably just to reduce how many you fire at once. And what does 5 do? Sequence fire railguns. Okay, well I guess that does something. As usual here at the Paso channel, I guess you could say I like to leave some things for you to discover yourself. So yeah, you can figure that one out, and if you do, don't mind telling me. Camera 8 has just another view there, and number 9 is the artillery. So again, you can do a lot of damage. Number 2, you can just control a bunch of the turrets and stuff like that. That's always appreciated. Number 3 is the jump drives, and what does this do? Figurehead detach. Oh, okay, that's probably the little bird thing there. So I guess if I click 5 and go down, that's become its own separate entity. But for now, okay, that doesn't seem to want to attach back. Oh well, looks like we've lost our little bird figurehead for now, but that's alright. He'll just jiggle around, hopefully it doesn't explode, hopefully we're not visited by Clang. As you can see, 6, 7, 8 all have a connector block associated with them, so you can do that as you please. Number 4 seems to be batteries and stuff like that. Oh, there goes the eagle now. See ya. Number 5 on the hotbar thing has the broadcasting stuff, antennas and such, and beacon blocks. Number 6 is nothing. Okay, so you've got a lot to play with there, all those 5 hotbars. Okay, anyways, onward with the interior review. So I came from back there, but on either side there is a door like this, which you can use to get down, and that connects to, just gotta make sure it's not confusing, this main room here. So I think that's everything on this side, yeah. Back here on the right side of the ship we have, well, this leads out to the outside hangar there, so that's there. Back through here, we've got a pretty fancy thing on this ship. I haven't seen this in too many ships at all before, but we got a little locker room here, and heading down here, we actually have a pool using the projector blocks there. I'll just turn my light off. You can see that's sort of blue, so that's a very unique sort of idea. We got a little seating thing here, so that's pretty cool. I thought that was quite funny when I discovered it. And you've got a trippy glass floor there, so you can swim while looking at space. It's pretty cool. And then back here we just have another locker room, so those are those 2 doors just there. Anywho, heading down here on either side we have the jump drive sort of storage room and sort of just mechanical area. If we come down here, you'll see there's 2 cryopods and an oxygen thing. That's repeated on the other side of the ship. Up here, that leads into the bridge area I was just in moments ago. Coming down here, we have some plants and another sort of officer fancier room, not as fancy as the other ones, but it'll do the job. And finally down here we have the crew quarters, which are very standard. Got the use of the catwalk here for the half block, very nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds for a crew of 5. And we've got some little desks there and some storage rooms. That's pretty cool. Heading down here, we have the shower room. So there's 3 showers with privacy. That's appreciated. And don't think I didn't see the toilet back there, but that's there, as well as some seats. Coming through back up here, I'll show you the alternate side, which is the left side of the ship. We also have a survival kit here. You can spawn it, so you can get right next to the bridge. Through here, down here, I don't think it mirrors. Yeah, we've got a cargo sort of kitchen room here. So here's sort of the kitchen area. You just got a repeating thing on each side there, and then a sort of little storage room here where you've got some cargo blocks and different things. So that's pretty cool. And another toilet. Again, no shortage of them. Back here we have another little sort of officer room, maybe a guest room, who would know. And I believe that is everything. I'm quite sure. So yeah, where is the ship? I've lost it. There we are. Okay, so I think I'll crash it now, and actually wait, no, sorry, I'll do a weapons test first, so I'll cut to that. See you in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the ultimate railgun test here. Just ahead I've got a ship I built from a survival playthrough with some of my friends, but yeah, we'll use the railguns on it first and we'll see how that goes. So I am going to use them first. I've just fired them, and holy wow, okay, that did a lot of damage. It's knocked it back. I don't know if that's gonna stop, so I'll use these artillery cannons on them. Okay. Wow, okay, so that did a lot of damage. I'll go look at that now. Where are we? There we go. Okay. So I'll just repaste this in. If it'll let me. Okay, let me do this. Oh god, we got a runaway ship. Okay, delete you and paste you back in. Rightio. So, let's see this now. Okay, right. So, it seems... Yeah, okay. Well, I think there were hydrogen tanks back here, so it's completely blown through them. Damaged the refinery there, so absolutely shredded the hangar bay here, so I'm sure, and then look at that, even down here as well. So yeah, I'm sure if you really wanted to leave a mark on someone, you could quite easily. So that's pretty cool. Okay, well I think that's that. I might just delete that little stray down there. Okay, well I'll crash this puppy here and wrap things up. See you in a second. Alright, from the looks of it, it looks like we've finally got a good crash. It only took too many videos. Okay, so looks like we've lost the entire front of the ship and a lot of mechanical stuff on the inside. So there's the crater there if you're interested in that. Yeah, just got the back of the ship there. Glad that went as well as it did. Still got some clang noises going on in the background there. Um, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button as well. It's greatly appreciated. Just trying to grow the channel a bit more. We're at 46 subscribers right now, hoping to get to 50 by the end of this week, and we'll see where we go from there. But before the video ends, I just want to say I hope you, yes, you right there, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later. See ya.